So here's a Sony Umatic broadcast video cassette recorder. This one just fixed up. It needed new belts and some adjustment to some tape sensors as it wasn't loading. I've got one of the boards flipped up here just for easy access to get to the head and the mechanics, but anyway, here's an example. So that's in its ready to play mode. And if I hit play, tape is drawn all the way over the head, and here we go. I'm afraid there's no audio with this one. I don't have audio hooked up on the bench, but this tape is from 1979 and contains various commercials, but the first three or four are for Jordache jeans, which are pretty hilarious in themselves. So some classic commercials there. So one thing that is good about this is you can hit, there's a job dial on the front here, and I've just hit the search button, which will leave it stationary, and you can literally step through, you know, frame by frame. That's a good thing about Umatic. You've got precise editing capabilities at, you know, variable speeds with this job dial, which you can then also go to faster than actual speed. Hello. Oh yes. Pretty funny. All right. So if I hit stop, it will probably go. It'll go into the ready to play mode. So from there you can hit fast forward or reverse, and you'll see that the head will spin up, but it will run the tape. But you know, to hit play again, it's not a you don't use the fast forward and reverse to advance when you're playing the tape back, but that's slightly different to a regular VCR, but not too different. But it's just huge. It's just a really big, you know, I think this is, I'm not sure, I think this is 5U tall, 4 or 5U, I'm not sure, but oh, actually I just noticed it came from ABC originally, which is pretty cool. I think this came from ABC in San Francisco. But yeah, it's got a bunch of damage on the front, like there's a giant scoof mark that then bent and lost the audio level knob, missing the headphone level knob, and there's some tape residue marks that go over everything that I've yet to clean off, but that should come off all right. I don't really care. I mean, it's a rack unit. It does have its metal top and bottom. They're just removed at the moment, but yeah, it's a beast of a machine. So anyway, I'll operate the eject now. And there we go. HGO demo reel 6/17/79, and boy does it look like 1979. Oh, and interestingly, this is a slightly smaller Umatic tape that you've got to get it on the guides to go in, and it'll hold it in like so. But here's a full-size Umatic tape UCA 60. I'm guessing 60 minutes on that one probably, and this is maybe I don't know, a 20 or a 30-minute tape, but you can see the size difference between the two. But first of all, when I opened this one up, I thought, oh no, it's not going to fit, but it actually turns out if you... There's little tracks inside on the carriage. You can barely see, but anyway, there's some tracks in there that locate. You see that groove on the tape there. Once you get in there, it doesn't move. On the plate. The Edge of Night. There's some pretty funny sound effects that go with this, but some funny video effects too. I'll do a dump of this. Oh my goodness, yes. Yeah, I'll digitize this and get it online as well, but that looks like a pretty funny tape. Alright, so hit and eject. So one fault I did have with the player was that when the tape went in before, it would get to that stage and then none of the buttons on the front would activate anything, or sometimes when it would go in, it would just start fast forwarding for no real reason, and it just, no matter what you did, it just wouldn't play. And so what had happened is this sensor arm here, where you can see the red LED under there, that's sensing the tape, and so the tape is breaking this beam, but you see it's mounted at this weird angle, and I had to replace the belt that you can see down there, right in there. So this whole assembly had to come out, but in order to do that, I obviously disturbed, you know, the mechanical position, I think, of that, and that's why it couldn't sense the tape, and it just wouldn't let you advance, wouldn't let you play or do anything. So after fiddling around with that for a little bit and checking the make-break sort of state of the sensor, I was able to make it run again. But there we go. It's Sony U-matic. That's going to go in my my AV rack quite nicely. Not bad, and saved from landfill, that's for sure.